Hello everyone, I am Sonali. In this part, we will learn array's second part. Here we will learn multidimensional array first. What is meant by multidimensional array? Here we are maintaining multiple dimensions. Okay, each element in the array can also be an array. Okay, here we are using the array containing the another array. Means, see, here is the array $multi equals to array. This is your array, and in that variables are $row0, $row1, and $row2. But this row0 itself an array. Here is array 1, 2, 3. Then row1 array 4, 5, 6. Row2 array 7, 8, 9. Okay, these are the sub array. Here is the array of this sub array, means a multi-dimensional array. Values in the multidimensional array are accessed using multiple index. Here multiple index multi of 2 0 means you want suppose the element of second row and 0th column. This is the first dimension is for the row and this is for the column. Second row 0th column. See row 2 and 0th column is 7. Okay, so it will return the value 7. Extracting multiple values. Extracting multiple values means what? Suppose we want the multiple values from the one array. We know that array is a collection of many elements. Okay, in PHP we are using the mixed data type inside the array. We can store the integer and string also. Okay, and if you want to copy this array element into other variables, how to do that? Okay, by using the list function, you can copy array values into variables. This is your array, $array, and this is your list. If in array more values than this variable, then the last value is ignored in a list. And if in list more variables than this array element, then extra value is set to null. See, means suppose in array there are 5 elements and you have created, you are using the only 4 elements inside the list. So ignore the last element of this array. And if the only 5 elements in array and here you are creating the 6th element of the list. Okay, at that time last variable, last value is set to null. Okay, see in this $array1, here is elements 10, 20, 30. And in a list only $a, comma, $b. Okay, here we are using the 2 commas. When we are using the 2 commas, it will skip the next value, skip the value between this. Okay, so don't give this consecutive commas in the list. Okay, slicing an array. Slicing means what? Slicing means take a part, take a slice from the whole thing, means a slicing. Here we are using this slicing concept with array. Means if you want a particular part of this array or particular range part of the array, then you can specify you can use the function array slice to extract the slice from an existing array. Array, here is the syntax, array slice. Here is your array, input array, then int offset, here is your offset, then int length equals to null. See, these are the optional parameters. Length, boolean preserve keys equals to false. Initially it will be false. Array means your input this. Next is your offset. Offset is a non-negative. Okay. Put it non-negative. Otherwise it will read from the A. Then length. See, number of elements in it is your length. See. And the last one, boolean preserve keys. Okay, it preserves the reorder and reset the numeric array indices. Here is the example. $input is array red, blue, green, yellow. Okay, these are the different values. $output is array slice. Here we are using the output for the storing the output. Array slice. $input means your array, comma 2. So here output will be green and yellow. So after 0, 1, 2, 3, array index is always start with the 0. So 0, 1, 2. After 2, it will return the parts after 2. These are only compulsory parameters array and your offset, and these are the optional parameters. Next is our splitting an array into chunks. Splitting an array into chunks. Chunks means what? Small parts means the chunks. Here we are splitting, we are dividing an array into small parts. For this we are using the function array chunk to divide an array into smaller, evenly sized arrays. Okay, you can create the multiple arrays from the existing array. Array chunk function is array chunk. Array input, this is your input array. Here is your size and boolean preserve key. This function returns a multidimensional numerically indexed array starting with a 0 with each dimension containing the size element. Suppose you can specify the size here. Okay, so of that size you will get the array different chunks, small parts of array of this size. Here is an example. PHP $input array A B C D E, these are the elements. Print R means print all this key and index key and value pair. Array chunk $input comma 2. So divide this array into the two elements. Okay, this is your see, this 2 is your size. So here is size is 2. So first sub array will be AB, second is CD, and last is your E. Because here is only one element is remaining. So in this array, see, in this array output will be 0 at the 0th location, because this is your first chunk, this is your first part. So at the 0th location, these two elements. At the 1 location, these two. And at the 2, this element is E only. Next is keys and values. Where we are using the keys and value. Okay. It returns an array consisting of only the keys in the array. Okay. How to return the keys of the array? Okay. Here is the function array keys, array $input, this is your input array, mixed $search value. Okay. The value will be searched and keys of that value will be returned. Next is a boolean $strict false. These are optional parameters. Determine the strict comparison during the search. Here is one example for this key and values. See, $array 0, 100, color red, and here we are printing the keys, array keys of this array. Means here we are trying to print the only key. Okay, every time we are printing the value and we are considering the value. But in this example, we are trying to print the keys. Okay, so keys uses 0 and color. So here output will be array of 0 is 0, and then your first output is color. Okay, same way here, array equals to array. Here we are using the array inside the array. Okay, see color name. See, here is one array and here is other array, but these two arrays are stored by using the key, color and size. So this function, this printer function, returns you the value, the 0 color and at the 1 size. It will print this key. Okay, here we are considering this key only. Checking whether an element exists or not. How to check the particular element exists inside the array or not? It will return either true or false. If your search completes successfully, then it will return the true, otherwise false. Use array key exists function. Okay, boolean array key exists. Okay, use this function array key exists. Here is your key and here is your array. Okay. Next is removing and inserting element in an array using the array slice function. Okay, here we are using this array slice function. Remove selected items and replace it with the new element. Okay, here what we are removing? We are removing the selected items and replacing it with the new item. Okay, means here we are removing and inserting at that place new element. Array slice. Here is your array. Address of $input, then int offset, int length and mix. Okay, this next part is optional value. In this way, you can remove the selected particular item, and you can add the new elements inside the array. Let's summarize the points of today's video. Multidimensional array, how to store the elements and how to access the elements. Extracting the multiple values using the list construct. Slicing an array using the function array slice. How to split an array into small parts, small chunks. Use the array chunk function. Keys and values, how to print the keys, how to access the keys of the arrays, and checking whether element is exist in array or not. And last one is removing and inserting elements in an array. Thank you.